Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, this is the Digital Asset Investor, and I'm doing something a little different today. Some of you, I don't know if I've ever mentioned it on my channel today, or ever, if I've ever mentioned it on my channel, period. But when the market gets hot, a lot of times what I'll do is I'll pull up on my TV some of these guys that have the XRP charts and they have music going in the background. I don't know, something about it's kind of appealing. So I found one of those, and I'm going to show it to you in a second. I decided that for the first time ever, and I actually checked with the guy whose channel it is, and I found I was checking to make sure that it was okay to play his channel and his music while my show's going on. So I said, why not? So today, I don't even know what kind of music this is, but why not show this and also show you where you can go subscribe to the guy. Okay, so Coinbase tweeted this out last night. Really craving movie theater popcorn right now. That's anytime, those of you that haven't been around, anytime crypto begins to take off, a lot of people show the popcorn meme where people are eating popcorn watching the market go up. So, but here's the channel. This is the on Twitter, he's the chosen, I think he's the chosen one, I think he's what he calls himself. But here his channel is XRP is our future. I subscribed this morning, and so what I'm going to do after this show is put this on my TV and just pull it up, and you'll notice that we've got ourselves some green candles going on here. Let's take a look. And by the way, let me say that one more time. Make sure he gets you know where to go. XRP is our future is the name of his channel. Give him a subscribe. But I literally pull this up on my TV and watch it on my TV. So that way I can put my shows together. Anyway, so I don't know what it is, but there's something cool about watching the charts with the music when we've got a lot of green. Okay, so check this out. We're at 1.9 trillion. This whole market is coming up. Cardano's doing its thing. XRP's doing its thing. Let's go down and look at Stellar. I have not. I looked earlier at Stellar, and it looked like Stellar was moving in lockstep with XRP pretty much, which it traditionally has pretty much done. We've got a 46,000 Bitcoin. Let's look at the return rates. This is one of my favorite things to do. If we look at the last 7 days, the best perform, looks like Ethereum's done well, Cardano's done well, XRP's done well. Most everything has done well, even Dogcoin. Ha ha ha. And then as you go across, you'll see what's interesting to me. I noticed this today. XRP's up 200% on the year. Look at Stellar. Stellar is right there with XRP. These two have always moved together. I don't think that's a coincidence. Okay, now, but why? Here's one I wanted to point out to you. Is look how Cardano has performed in the last 7 days and 30 days. I think this is because of this. Whoever this is said, you know what's really funny, Charles? Cardano's still not having a smart contract. We'll bet you $50,000 on Polymarket that you won't have live smart contracts for Cardano by October 1st. Hoskinson says, should we make them donate to NAMBLA? In other words, we're going to have smart contracts. Okay, by the way, I do own Cardano. I have it in my iTrustCapital IRA. You'll notice that they have it here. So I think I've got it in my Roth, if I recall correctly. So for those of you who haven't opened one, go open one. They're one of my sponsors. I'm a 2-time customer, about to possibly be a 3-time. I was thinking about opening a Roth IRA for my wife. And that Roth IRA, there's 2 words I love, and that's tax-free. And that's what that Roth IRA represents to me. Now, Michael at VAL5 Links, let me see if I can turn this music down just a tad. I don't know if I can control it that well. It can't turn it off. There you go. All right. So Michael at VAL5 links, Ripple price gained immense bullish momentum and surged nearly 10% since the early hours of trade. The price is expected to hit $1 in the coming couple of hours and also could surpass the $2.50 mark within the next 10 days. And then we also, Crypto Bull also said XRP 9 days to 250. So I don't know if this is a chart thing that these people are seeing or what. So XRP Crypto Wolf made me aware of this today or yesterday. Ripple partnered with GME Remittance to accelerate and scale payments from South Korea into Thailand. GME Remittance wants to connect with RippleNet customers to expand into remittance corridors across the region and globally, including Europe and the US. And then Emi Yoshikawa had retweeted Ripple's tweet on this. Thrilled to announce our partnership with GME Remittance, the largest payment provider in Korea, through our joint venture SBI Ripple Asia. Lots of RippleNet momentum in APAC. XRP Bart sent me this. Let's see. This is CFTC. Enforcement news. Federal court BitMEX to pay $100 million for illegally operating a cryptocurrency trading platform and anti-money laundering violations. More here. All right, now I want to show you this. This is significant. PNC Bank is planning a crypto offering with Coinbase. That is a big fat boom right there. A source said PNC, the fifth largest bank in the U.S., plans to offer crypto investment services to clients. Apparently they're going to use Coinbase as the back end of that. That is a big deal. But here's an even bigger deal. Listen to this. In recent months, we have formed partnerships with industry leaders including Elon Musk, PNC Bank, SpaceX, Tesla, Third Point LLC, and Wisdom Tree Investments. That's from their shareholder letter. Another interesting thing about this is that many of you may not remember, and that is that PNC was the first U.S. bank to go live on Ripple Payments Network. This is from August 29th, 2019. I remember it like it was yesterday. Now, I want to go, let's see, let me see what I have next. Okay, this was interesting. I thought this was interesting. Now, I want to make a point in this too. I believe that the reason the markets are going up is because even though that infrastructure bill went back and forth, and there were all kinds of political things going on, I think that infrastructure bill told the investing public for finally that crypto is here to stay as a part of our financial system, because Congress is not writing that into a bill for no reason. They're writing it into the bill because everybody knows that crypto is now a new asset class, and the fact that Congress wants to get paid, and it was a tax infrastructure bill more or less, the fact that they're after milking crypto tells you they see the money in it. And when they see the money, that's how you know it's coming. And the fact that they're putting that into a bill, and now that it's going to the House, I think let everybody know this thing's for real. And when they pass it, a lot of those people who I've been talking about on this channel, those people who are ultra conservative, those people are now going to come to crypto because they're going to say, hey, Congress says it's legit, and now they're coming. And that's why this market is going up. Now, it's going up now, but what's it going to do when we start seeing positive legislation? And we will see it. There's going to be positive aspects to this. I mean, all indications I got from those people yesterday was that there was a couple of rogue senators that were trying to work in their own self-interest. But for the most part, both sides were trying to work together. They weren't coming from an angle of trying to kill crypto. And that's why this market's going crazy. And that's a good thing. All right, so this was interesting. Just searched up a portion of this infrastructure bill pertaining to cryptocurrency. It appears they classify crypto as a security. And after December 31st, 2023, they are only to be transferred by a broker. Appreciate your perspective on this. Well, let me give you my perspective. I think for years now, everybody has had the perception, oh no, XRP can't be a security if it is, or any of these others. If they're a security, that's the death of it. No, wrong. If you own a security, you own something that's secured by something. they've got to tell us what it's secured by if they're going to call it a security. But that means you own something with value. And it's not the end. I think that the security thing has always been a political play to put crypto, this new asset class, in the hands of the white shoe boys in the good old boy network, the JP Morgans, the Goldman Sachs, so they can raise their hand and say, hey, we now have custody. And also, we have broker licenses, and so you can trade your crypto here. Just think about the influx. Think about what would happen if Gary Gensler was the gatekeeper and all of a sudden everybody said, well, you have to have a securities license if you're going to trade in all these cryptos. Guess what would happen? It would make Gary Gensler the gatekeeper as to who gets a broker license. And then all of the traditional financial firms would raise their hands and they'd say, send it here. All these crypto firms that can't do this anymore because they don't have securities license and they have to go through Gary Gensler to get one, what happens to them? Well, all of those funds, all of that crypto would be transferred to the guys that are raising their hands. And I believe that's what this was about all along. Now, I've got to turn the music off because I want to illustrate some absurdity, which I like to do. I put this little gem of a video together yesterday afternoon, and I would like to show it to you. I'm kind of proud of it. Remember, as you watch this, that the SEC is suing Ripple, who did not have an ICO, and these are the guys that they're letting go. That's Vitalik Buterin. He's giving everybody his funding schedule.
This Ether pre-sale that we've been wanting to do for a while now, where we get basically the bulk of our funding. That is a matter of first of all getting it all sorted out legally, also figuring out what the terms are. So the legal stuff is almost all done.
The Howey tested is core, 3-part test, but the Howey tested, did you give somebody money in anticipation of profits on their efforts?
If you want to hold Ether if you want to hold a large quantities of Ether for the long term, that basically means that you are betting on the future success of the system to some extent.
Now, usually there's a handful of people at the center of these XYZ project or ABC project. I'm not going to use names. There's usually a handful of entrepreneurs and technologists that in effect the investor is hoping those people do well. So that means anticipation of profits on the efforts of others. I think it's kind of just like reasonably clear. I would say very clear.
It's very clear. Okay, I want to reiterate here, I've said it before on this channel, not only do I do want Ethereum to do well. I want Ethereum 2.0 to be successful. I want all of crypto to be successful. I own some Ethereum via one of my IRAs. I own Ethereum, the Grayscale Trust. I own some of that. I've told you that on this channel before. And I bought it for the purpose of, I think that the powers that be are wanting to run this thing up to Ethereum 2.0, to the actual launch of Ethereum 2.0. And I've always kind of thought that all these political games that was part of the deal. And so I owned some of it for that reason. Again, I want Ethereum to be successful, but I want a level playing field. And I feel like these politicians and these people that run these organizations are playing politics, and they're trying to pick winners and losers. They're trying to hold off certain digital assets while they let others through the door. And I think that there's a lot of political games being played. All we want is a level playing field. Don't go after XRP and then not go after Ethereum. Don't go after either one of them. Leave them alone. Let this innovation happen. That's what I want. I'm the digital asset investor. Just the fact that they're not going after Ethereum shows you that they don't have to do this. They don't have to do this. They could say, look, all this happened, and we're just gonna proceed forward, and we're gonna put out our framework. And there was a lot of gray areas in the early days. They could say that, but they don't say. They tried to pick a winner and pick a loser. That's what they tried to do. And all we want is a level playing field. I'm the digital asset investor. I'm not an investment advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please subscribe, hit the like button, and tell your friends and family. that they don't need to be picking winners and losers. Give us a level playing field. And I'm tired of having to go dig up all these videos and illustrate the ridiculous absurdity of what's going on by the SEC. I'm tired of doing it. I don't want to do it anymore. But I will keep doing it as long as this doesn't make any sense and there's obvious things in play that aren't right. I'm going to keep illustrating the absurdity.